The MOXIE, Mars Oxygen in Situ Resource Utilization Experiment, is an experimental device that was designed and sent to Mars as part of NASA's Mars 2020 mission, which includes the Perseverance rover. MOXIE's primary objective is to demonstrate a new technology for producing oxygen on Mars. Here's a detailed explanation of the MOXIE experiment. Purpose. The main purpose of MOXIE is to test the feasibility of producing oxygen from the carbon dioxide (CO2) present in the Martian atmosphere. The ability to generate oxygen on Mars is crucial for future human exploration missions, as oxygen can be used for breathing, fuel production, and as an oxidizer for rocket propellant. Design. MOXIE is a small, box-like instrument that is integrated into the Perseverance rover. It weighs about 17.2 kilograms, 38 pounds, and is roughly the size of a car battery. It is equipped with a range of components, including a solid oxide electrolysis (SOXE) cell stack, heating elements, sensors, valves, and control electronics. Working principle. MOXIE uses a process called solid oxide electrolysis to separate oxygen atoms from carbon dioxide molecules. The device takes in Martian atmospheric CO2, which makes up about 96% of the Martian atmosphere, and heats it to around 800 degrees Celsius (1472 degrees Fahrenheit). At this temperature, the CO2 molecules split into oxygen (O2) and carbon monoxide (CO). Electrolysis. The solid oxide electrolysis cell stack inside MOXIE consists of a ceramic electrolyte sandwiched between two porous electrodes. When the CO2 gas enters the cell, the oxygen ions present in the electrolyte move toward the cathode while the electrons move to the anode. This separation of ions and electrons facilitates the electrochemical process, enabling oxygen production. As the CO2 molecules split, oxygen ions, O2, move through the electrolyte to the cathode, where they combine to form molecular oxygen, O2. The generated oxygen is then collected and stored in a gas reservoir for later use or analysis. The carbon monoxide byproduct is vented out into the Martian atmosphere. Experiment parameters. MOXIE is designed to produce a maximum of 10 grams of oxygen per hour, which is roughly equivalent to what a human would need to breathe for about 10 minutes. The device is capable of operating for short periods every Martian day, SOL, typically about 1 hour, during which it carries out its oxygen production cycle. Data collection. Throughout the experiment, MOXIE's sensors and instruments gather data on various parameters, such as temperature, pressure, and power consumption. This data is transmitted back to Earth, where scientists analyze and evaluate the performance of the instrument. Objectives and future implications. The primary objective of MOXIE is to demonstrate that oxygen can be produced from the Martian atmosphere using this technology. If successful, it will pave the way for larger-scale oxygen production on Mars, supporting future human missions by reducing the need to transport oxygen from Earth. The MOXIE experiment represents a significant step towards realizing the goal of sustained human presence on Mars by utilizing local resources and establishing the groundwork for long-duration missions to the Red Planet.